What is up, guys? This is Whizzo and welcome back to Minecraft Let's Play, where at the moment we are busy admiring the waterfall by our base, and we are also admiring a little zombie and skeleton. They are staring at each other, not really sure what they're doing. I just kind of noticed them just as I was about to start recording. But enough about admiring the local wildlife. Are you gonna come down? Nah, you're gonna stay up there. Right. But that's not the aim of today's episode, and no, we are not revisiting the mob spawner. I haven't yet made any progress on it yet, but before I begin the main aim, let me just quickly show you one little thing I have done. Is that I have fought the Wither. So as we come closer, we should get the effect. Not yet. Not yet. There's the beacon at least, for some reason. There we go. So yeah, I'll put it to haste 2, and if we just quickly come over here and drop down into our mining area, then we shall see that I have been digging a tiny bit. And yeah, what was quite amusing when I was doing this was that I was just kind of tearing through my old mineshaft, and I just found a random diamond cluster, which I must have obviously left behind, thinking, yeah, I'll come back when I got fortune, and then never came back to it. So that was quite a welcome surprise, and I now have well over a stack of diamonds. What pickaxes do I have? Oh, I've still... yeah, this guy keeps... it's like a ghost pickaxe. Whenever I think it's destroyed itself, it then comes back next time I've logged. So yeah, all I've been doing is just this, and it has broken again. Though if I were to relog now, this is the interesting part, I now have my pickaxe back. There we go, it's finally broken. So yeah, that was quite interesting. Hopefully it won't ghost back, because yeah, that would be rather unfortunate, wouldn't it? But that mining shaft is not the point of today's episode, because now I've got plenty of resources, and indeed the main aim I have at the moment is to actually get a solid form of experience, because right now it's just I have to wait for ages in order to get enough enchants to get the right sort of enchantments. I've done a tiny bit of sorting because a creeper came along and blew myself up, so I sorted quite a lot of my stuff, though my inventory is currently filled with bits and bobs, mainly scrap. But that's enough about various bits and bobs. It's time to get on with the aim of this episode. As you can see, the chicken coop is currently empty. I just did a bit of a harvest, that's why I've got 28 levels, I do believe. And the other reason why I have so many levels and not yet enchanted is this little valley over here. As you can see, my old Nether portal has been removed, and that's because I have finally set up a permanent Nether portal, and I've decided to set it into this hill, and this hill is going to get transformed slightly. I do believe I've talked about it before, but if I haven't, my plan is to just give this hill a bit of a dirt layer, so probably around this height, and I'll just go until we reach probably, if you see this creeper hole, we'll probably stop about there, so pretty much in the center of the creeper hole, and then have some form of entrance here. And in case you're wondering about the lava lake I discussed, which I said that I needed to clear out before I started work on this, I have started to clear it out, which explains all these furnaces up here. I just got 64 8 stacks of cobble, and as you can see, they are busy smelting, so this has just been a good way of getting a tiny bit of experience. I just go like this, just check all the furnaces. I'm probably going to rip them out now, or at least the majority of them, because I think I've smelted most of my cobblestone. But yeah, as you can see, most of these guys are empty. There's one there, one here, One there. Oh, some more nether brick. I have been smelting a lot of nether brick, or netherrack rather, to get nether brick for one of the projects that I'll talk about fairly soon. But as you can see, I made 10 buckets, so yeah, there's still more stuff to be smelted, because ideally I want to just not let that lava go to waste and use it all for smelting, and hopefully I shall get there in the end. Now, seeing that I was talking about experience, one of the plans I have is I'm gonna actually get to work on building a blaze farm, because the trouble I have with the end is that I currently don't know how to get there in terms of the ender eyes, and I need enough ender eyes in order to find the end portal. So yeah, it's gonna have to be a case of waiting until I have killed enough endermen to get the relevant amount of ender eyes, so that I can actually do that trip. And here is a random stack of diamonds. Let's see if we can find the other 60. As you can see, I've also got some emeralds. That's because we do actually have a village over in that direction. I'm probably gonna actually have a look at it in this episode, because there's a few things I want to talk about in terms of that village. Though my diamonds do seem to be hiding. Maybe they're in here. Does seem I once again have the case that I cannot find my other half. That doesn't really matter. Let's just chuck them in here, and just a quick little secondary check of where my diamonds could possibly be. This is indeed a puzzle. Not in there. Not in there. Not in there. Aha! I just put them in there, didn't I? Yes, I did. Right, No. No. Let me go check these, chests over here. I think I did probably chuck a few things in, because the creep explosion did take out quite a few of my chests. Not in there. There's been no... I think... Nope. Oh yeah, I've also found a mesa biome, so hopefully we shall be paying that a visit fairly soon. Let me just check up here. What do I have? Okay. I have just pretty much signed... Aha! Yeah, as I said, I've basically just signed in because my computer decided that it wanted to crash in a very peculiar way. I can actually open Task Manager to find out what the problem... like, I could open up programs, but like the main desktop seemed to have crashed, which was quite a peculiar crash. But yeah, there we go. As you can see, I now nearly have 2 stacks of diamonds. But anyway, it is time for me to take a quick little cut. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the roof of this with dirt, and I'm probably going to see you over at the village. So I shall see you in a short while. Here's the village, and as you can see, I have done quite a bit of work. Before the last cut, I was actually hadn't done any of this, so this is all just beforehand. In case you're wondering about the derpy fence for the torch, that was just to get the lighting going. Because what I'm doing is I'm just going 5 diagonally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 diagonally, and about 10 downwards. 10 lengthways, and then I just place the torch, and I'm just kind of doing it for the entire area to make it mob proof. Haven't really affected too much of the village. I have been taking quite a bit of their vegetables, because I have been using this to get carrots, because no, here we are, an entire row full of lovely carrots. So let's just get all of those, and let's actually adjust the volume very quickly. Options, music and sounds. Let's turn down the blocks. I do believe it's to about 30. Alright, yeah, there we go. And that's pretty much it around here. I have been trading with these guys a tiny bit, though for some reason, whenever I come back, there always seems to be one suffocating in a wall somewhere. So I think this village must be at its village cap. So whenever one dies, a new baby villager spawns, and then that somehow gets trapped in the wall, or something like that. I'm not really sure. But as you can see, oh, this is this is one of the junk villagers which I need to get rid of eventually. This guy is someone I've traded with. Yeah, he needs chicken. Alright, let's also turn down friendly mobs as well, because these guys are gonna be pretty noisy otherwise. Yeah, this guy currently needs fish, so that'll take quite a while. That guy needs coal. I just haven't brought over my coal yet. This guy buys emeralds and sells bread. Not really sure about that guy. Who's this guy hiding behind you, guy? Chicken, I've already traded that one. Melon for emeralds. Alright, I'll probably do that. Yeah, I haven't really affected too much the village. I have torn down this house because I was a bit bored of it. And for some reason, yeah, all of the houses seem to be spawned one too high. So I'm not really sure what the business is with that. I'm probably going to rip down the majority of these buildings. I do believe in here we should have... Yeah, what does this guy do? This guy does flint. Yeah, this was very much when I first found the village. Alright, what does this guy have again? I've forgotten completely. Oh, you're doing beef. You're a pretty decent villager as well. Let's just chuck in a torch, because I don't know whether I've torched these guys up yet. And torch for you. But yeah, that's pretty much for the village. I'm probably going to come back to this later and kind of sort it out a bit better, because I have run a fence around the entirety of the non-water part, but around the watery part I haven't. So yeah, there is still the chance. For example, just here, and yeah, I have spotted these horses. I need to get a saddle over there and ride a couple of them and see which one is the best, because then I can actually have a horse. Because I do have saddles and I do have armor. I just kind of need a horse to go with the saddle and armor. Over here, I think I was doing a tiny bit of terraforming, just filling up the entrances to caves, and I brought my dirt over, which is why the dirt is there. Potatoes, I'm not gonna really use potatoes that much, because I just prefer just eating beef in Minecraft. So yeah, I probably won't really deal with that. Deal with potatoes too much. I'll probably like keep 64 just in case Mojang ever bring in a new thing for potatoes. You never know with Mojang what they're gonna add in next. So yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I did kind of a look on Twitter earlier, and it does seem that they're planning to add in some sort of sea blocks or water blocks. I'm not really sure. Like, it was just one photo released by Jeb, which was like, this is something I've been working on, and it showed an underwater site with what looked like logs of a new type, and which also seemed to be emitting light, so it could be a new form of like underwater glowstone. And I believe there was a new dirt or stone type block. I'm not sure whether that was just kind of dirt underwater or not. But anyway, back to what I just did, which was the dirt over the cave, the valley. That's what it is. And I still need to light up the top of it. I've just kind of thrown down a few torches when I was coming back from here. I have done like one more layer in here, well, at least half a layer, and yeah, that still needs to be done. I'm also probably gonna bring down these hills a bit so it just doesn't look like I've just thrown a layer of dirt. But yeah, it's time to just kind of think about what we're gonna do. I've also filled in the little pond that was here, and I'm not really too certain, because if we have a look here, there is this part of the hill kind of clips in, so yeah, it's gonna be tricky. I'm just probably gonna try a few things, see what works, see what doesn't. There is a speck of dirt. Oh, that's handy. I have got exactly one bit of dirt with me, so let's just hop up here and fill that one in if I can. Can I? Can I not fill this bit of dirt in? There we go. Alright. So, yeah, I have got a few plans for this area. Like, kind of because I want it to be mainly hidden lighting. I can probably get away with one or two torches, like along the path, but for the back areas, I can probably chuck in a bit of glowstone, just around. And, well, there'll be a path to this, temple? Portal, do beg my pardon, and, yeah, I do have a plan for this cave entrance. Though now that I think about it, it kind of looks a tiny bit nicer than my actual plan, just like this. I'm probably going to fill in the top, though. And yeah, I'll see you when I've got a bit of progress done. So I am back, but I am not at the tunnel, ravine, valley type, portal setup I've got. I'm just here to show you this. Because this wasn't here last time I walked along here. And as you can see, something updated this, and I'm not sure what. Which is a tiny bit freaky, because there's been this ravine. There's even a chicken down there. There's been a chicken line, a chicken, yeah, there has been a chicken lying underneath my feet. But there's been a ravine under this, mountain since I've been here, and it's only just now that it's decided to reveal itself, which is quite astounding. The only reason that I'm over here, that was a close call, is that I am just running over with my shears to get some vines for this little building project. So yeah, I just wanted to share that little whoa, there is a huge ravine here. Yeah, so in case next time when you see that ravine, you're not going to be totally confused where that came from. Alright guys, so we are back, and once again, we are not at the Nether Valley, as I do believe I'm going to call it, because I'm just not really kind of feeling it in terms of building today, or at least this week, and yeah, and I kind of need to finish off recording because it is the day when I do my videos. So yeah, so no, I was actually planning on doing my videos twice weekly, but now that I've now revised it down to one per week, which is just a tiny bit better, or at least one planned per week. Because before I planned for 2 per week, and that was just getting a bit too crazy because it would be one on Sunday, one on Wednesday. Instead, now I'm just doing one on Sunday, and then if I have anything else in terms of redstone, then I put that out on Wednesday. Or at least until I get a better computer, because yeah, my FPS has been even worse than usual recently. And I'm not even sure why. Like, this recording now, I've quite literally just booted on my computing. My computer is in the morning at the moment, so if I do kind of slip up some words, that's probably the reason why. And yeah, this is gonna be the next project for us to do. I'm probably gonna work on the portal tunnel. I'm still not really sure what I'm gonna call it. Off screen, and yeah, just kind of show you it when it's totally done. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish it by the end of this week, and yeah, this is the next project which I am doing. And what possibly could it be? We are in an abandoned mineshaft. And yeah, it's mysterious, isn't it? However, there are some certain slimes that I am interested in. And these slimes, I have narrowed it down to one chunk. I did kind of double check it with the slime finder, but I was fairly certain there was a slime chunk here. I just had to double check, just so I wouldn't spend all my time digging it out, and there wasn't one. So yeah, in case you're wondering why this is in relation to everything, if we come down this tunnel here, we shall pop up in our strip mine somewhere, and my fog is on because I reset all my settings. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Essentially my plan is, let's just dig up here, is to dig down to Y10. We're currently at Y22 and 25. So yeah, it's gonna take quite a while, and then we're gonna dig up to 37, I believe. Let's see, 43 plus 40 minus 3 is 37. No, actually, we need to dig up to Y40, and then we need to add down the levels. And yeah, what I'm probably gonna do is work off screen, just gonna dig this huge hole, because I doubt the footage will be extremely compelling to watch, as it will be quite literally me, my pick, and no haste beacon because I don't have haste 5, and yeah, it's pretty useless unless you don't have haste 5 to put in the haste beacon. It's more hassle than it's worth, and you end up losing 2 iron, just kind of paying the beacon to do your work. It's a bit amusing, the fact that you have to pay the beacon. Let me just check where the edge of the chunk is. Let's see. Oh, okay, so it is right here. If we look at the Z coordinate, see that we're in chunk 17, and then it changes to chunk 16 here. So yeah, we are sitting pretty right here. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna get to work, and I shall see you in the next videos.